Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and I got an interesting one for you today. I have two trucks, a Ford XLT and a Chevy Silverado High Country. Highest trim level? Almost base trim. XL is a little bit bullet, but most customers choose XLT. Difference? $1,000. Yeah, this is really interesting to me. So this is why people are complaining about truck pricing being too high, because XLTs have got an insane price. However, you can get a High Country top trim for $1,000 difference. So let's talk about this a little bit more detail, and I just think it's interesting, so that's why I want to point it out. I'm not saying the Ford is worth less money, the Chevy's worth more valuable, I'm not saying either way. I'm just saying it's $1,000 difference on two trucks, and it's just fascinating to me on the different trim levels, like XLT, not Lariat, not Plimited, or Platinum, not Limited, blended them, put them together. Anyways, let's talk about this more. So we have, this is an XLT, it's a 75th anniversary Heritage Edition. I'll show you some details inside, but you can see Heritage on the windshield, and you'll see some two-tone coloring there, and a little bit on the dash. I'll show you some details there, but that's the XLT in Heritage, okay? 2023 Chevy Silverado High Country with a 3-liter LZO Duramax diesel. So I bought this truck for this year for the channel. I try to buy a new long-term vehicle every year. And I bought that truck, and they delivered this truck as a press loan for 7 days. Because showing off the new Heritage Edition, which there's some cool features to this. So let's dive into Ford first. And so this has got the 3.5 liter V6. And let me come over here and show you two things. First of all, you can see the 75th anniversary up there, right? And then secondly, I have this interesting two-tone color. And then here's your sticker that goes on that kind of blends it together. It's an interesting sticker that goes, it's like almost like a pinstripe label that goes around, and it goes around there. Okay, but I want to show you the truth here. So this is a 23 Ford F-150, and you can see right here, base price was $50,220. Total options is $18,990 in options, for a total price with destination $71,000 after discounts, $68,755. Now, I have the Silverado, have that sticker. I'll show you that sticker on the screen right about now. I have it digitally. I don't think I have it printed off anymore. But so that shows you that sticker. You can see that price point down below, $67,965. I think off the top of my head. So what is added here? We have XLT series with electronic auto temperature control, Sync 4, LED side mirror spotlights, remote start system with $6,000 for that. 302A. I don't know if that's a high or mid. That's probably the high package. I have a Heritage Edition, which adds $2,000. The 3.5 liter V6 EcoBoost adds $2,700. And the Copilot Assist 750 twin panel moonroof, the power on board just 2 kilowatts, not the full setup, is $995. I have the Max trailer package. I have the mirror. I have onboard scales, which is just a screen inside, shows you if you have enough weight on the screen. I've done videos on that in the past. Power adjustable pedals, which they charge for, which is kind of ridiculous, and 360-degree camera package. And I'm just saying ridiculous power adjustable pedals because, as you guys know, Jill's on this channel, and she's pretty short, and power adjustable pedals work for her and a lot of consumers. Kind of interesting fight going on with that stuff. But so we have cloth seats here, okay? Interesting ribbing on the cloth seats. We have the Ford since 1948 F-Series edition. I'll show you on the screen. It's got a little bit different digital thing on the screen. I have this actually folds down here, which I can show you in a minute when I get inside to start it up. But let's keep going outside, because I didn't mean to get in there right away, but I just want to show you that sticker to know I wasn't lying to you. In the back, we have same cloth seats, interesting ribbing on these seats. That folds up, and there's all your flat loading floor, really no storage bin at space at all. And then there is your exterior. Come around the back, the two-tone F-150 big badge there in the back. And yeah, just the overall look there. Now, come over to Silverado, you have the High Country there, the big lettering High Country there. I have the step, which I like. And I don't have the multi-flex tailgate, but, you know, comes down, nice tailgate. Tie-down hooks there as well. I have one power plug. This is a 120 volt, 400 watt plug there too. So that goes up, and then over here is that Pro Power on board system, which is going to be right there as it opens. And this here is a 120 volt, 20 amp, 2000 kilowatt service. So you have more plugs there and more power. So more plugs, more power, less plugs, less power in the bed. And that goes up. So let's talk about this interior of the Silverado. So I'm standing right here. Okay, so I have basically a flat loading floor back there as well, and I have a little storage bin underneath the seats. So I have a little storage bins there. I do have heated outboard seats there too. I forgot to mention that. Take a look at that forward a little bit closer. I don't have a moonroof. All right, and then back here, I want to double check one more time. I just have plugs. I don't have any heated outboard seats in the rear as I did in the Silverado. GM doesn't do twin panel moonroofs in the trucks. I do have the insert here for heads though. So taller people can sit back there and the head doesn't smack the side. A little bit of wood grain here, double stitching there. And then, oh yeah, the biggest difference here is going to be the obvious, right? I have leather seats in here with nice stitching with the High Country there. Overall, this is your interior. And again, let me hop in here, turn this one on, and we'll get to these details. Seating buttons, mirrors, powered mirrors, Bose sound system. Okay, let's fire this guy up. There's your screen there. Take that down, turn that off. There is the infotainment screen. Easy to get to. It's a Google-based system. It's Android Automotive. And then we have little screens here. You can kind of move it up and down. So it's kind of, that screen works pretty well. I'm gonna go in reverse. Tons of cameras. Sorry about the glare. I'm gonna cut this glare best I can. But that's the interior. Heated seats and cooled seats. Okay, heated and cooled seats. I have the shifter here, which is nice. Opens up lots of room for storage. I have a little cell phone holder here. I didn't get the charger. I had $50 credit. They ran out of parts. And then there is our room there in the center of the console. So quite a bit of room, trailer brake controller, and I do have four-wheel drive high, low, and auto. And if you remember the other videos I've done, you can't get, every Silverado doesn't come in four-wheel low. They use a train mode instead. If you go max trailering below the High Country. High Country is the only trim that comes with 4-low and auto. Okay, so let's come around here. And that is the Duramax. So this is the diesel, and it's cheaper than the gas. I know, it's a weird thing to say. Chrome tow hooks there. So there's kind of, you know, there's your exterior styling. So let me go ahead and hop in the Ford, and let's show you that interior behind the driver's seat. I have tow mirrors here as well. They're not powered folding in. One thing I can do, I think I found was I was going to push those in. The code there, which a lot of people like. And so there is a Ford. There's your graphic. Try to cut that. Yep, there's your graphic. Okay, so bigger screen there. Vehicle's on. Okay. So the bigger, this seems like a bigger screen, just a little bit taller. It's the same, I think that diagonally, it's the same kind of idea, except the as far as screen viewability, the Silverado is just longer. So we have the Pro trailer back up there, which you just turn the stylus, the trailer will turn that way as you're doing it. Little storage up here. I have the twin panel moonroof. I have the controls here, all the same, basically all the same controls. I have, let's see, heated seats. I don't have cooled seats. Heated seats. I have 4-wheel drive high, 4 low, and 2 high. I don't have the 4 auto, which goes right here. I have the shifter, which I told you would, so that folds in, and then if you move this cup, you can grab here, and there's your flat loading floor. So a little bit different there. And then there's our room in there. So quite a bit of room, quite deep down there. And then here's the forward cameras as well. So same idea all the way around you, similar look on cameras. Put that back. So I have the controls over here for lights on the mirrors and the light in the bed, and we talked about these pedals, and I have some auto controls there. I don't have any seat buttons though. So interesting. No seat buttons. So yeah. So interesting. So we have a gas version of F-150 that has cloth seats. That's $68,000. I have a diesel version of Silverado High Country that comes with leather seats for $67,000. That seems a little bizarre to me. I'd be curious you guys' thoughts down below on what you guys think of this, because it stood out to me. I was like, man, I gotta do a video on this. This is really interesting. I think that this EcoBoost is a little bit more torquey off the line than that Silverado is. Silverado's smoother. It's, turn this down. It's smooth power, but it's not as torquey as this engine is. It just doesn't feel like, this feels like I really get on it, oh, I'm going, but then it really falls off the cliff. That one just keeps going more and more power, in my experience. Both good driving pickups, both turn the same. There's no difference in turning radius. Payload, let's check payload real fast, and I'll wrap this up. So payload and towing, they're all gonna tow 10, 12, 13,000 pounds these days. 1708 for payload in this one. And then if I come over this one, oh, those are interesting wheels too. Huh, interesting wheels. So I have little dark ash exterior color with this little dark chrome with lighter chrome, and then I have some, just some basic chrome wheels, or dark chrome wheels, dark colored wheels. Jesus, criminy. All right, 1,632 pounds of towing, and this one tows 1,300 pounds, 632 pounds of payload. Tows 13,000 pounds. That one tows, I think, about 12.3, so pretty close to the same. I mean, most people are going to call something like a camper 6,000, 7,000 pounds. So, sorry, I'm still mystified by the fact you're $1,000 difference, and one's a diesel, high trim level diesel Silverado, and one's basically a base trim level XLT, which is Heritage Edition. So, I don't know. It's pretty interesting to me. So, again, what do you guys think? Put your comments down below. I'll check videos over here. Website down below as well. pickuptrucktalk.com. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you down the road.